don't think I've ever craved Twizzlers this much in my entire life.
Man, and I know people who hate Twizzlers. It's like,
I fucking love Twizzlers.
hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Or if you're new here, welcome to our channel.
Okay, Dragcon 2017. What can we say about Dragcon 2017?
How we're not going to Dragcon 2018. It's like the concept is so good, but just the organization and the main attractions, just. So we're gonna insert a few clips of kind of like our time.
Yeah.
So here's us in New York, hyped AF. We're super excited.
Oh hey! Look at you. Look at the outfit of the day. Oh, so nice. Look at that nip.
My nipple.
Look at that brown nip.
Sometimes it just shows. I can't help it.
The nip. And some pizza. Very nice. It's good. Tasty.
Tasty.
But we're on our way to registration. Very nice.
We're so pumped up. And so we're just gonna kind of like take you through, I guess, step by step our experience of Dragcon. Got the tickets and everything, right? Walking into the venue, the amount of people that are in this place is absolutely ridiculous.
Like we were there pretty early because our hotel was literally like
2 blocks away.
Like 2 blocks away. So we were confused because there's not much management going on. Like we were like standing in the entrance, like where do we go?
And the signs, like the signs were literally like just freaking
RuPaul quotes.
Yeah. Well, those were like on the ceilings and stuff. But like,
oh, the ones down low.
Yeah, they were like just like little things of paper. Because they had a section for people who just got like the general admission thing, and then there's other people who got like the VIP one. To separate every single one of those groups was really hard to determine. We definitely had to like walk around and like ask for people, or even like see or like be nosy where people are like going to, like what their group is. And so we eventually like found our line and stuff, and the line was like wrapped around.
Day 1 beach. Look at that line. Wow. 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 And it goes all the way downstairs.
Yeah, well, bitch, she said choose a line.
But once we got into the place, it was like
tragic.
And so we got into the place, the venue, and of course you're drawn to like all like everyone's so colorful. Everything is colorful in that place. At first it gave you like all good vibes, but then like we get into like in the actual convention, you can like see the chaos because there were so many people there in the space. It was a big space, but it wasn't big enough for the crowd that they drew in.
Here we are. Excited. Yeah. I am. Oh my god. Wow. Wow.
I would have enjoyed it more if they kind of spread it out more, so if they kind of had more rooms, at least bought out more of the venue itself, because the amount of chaos that was in there and the amount of lines, which I feel like was our biggest concern in the whole entire thing and why we didn't enjoy it so much, was because the lines were ridiculous.
a literal line con. Separately, I've been to a lot of conventions. This was by far like one of the most disappointing in the fact that it was super crowded. All the lines were for
the major queens.
Yeah, all you want to do is stand in a line for like an hour to meet a queen and then go to the next hour, 2-hour line and then take a 2-second picture with another queen. Perfect.
That's Dragcon.
Do you.
Yeah.
You can do you. But it's like there wasn't that much to do besides take pictures with queen, buy their merch.
or like buy things.
Yeah.
Like there was like panels and stuff, but like also.
But we tried to go to the beauty influencer.
Yeah, with
what
Jeffrey,
a
Manny,
cluster.
Laura Lee.
Oh my god.
Jeffrey, Manny, and Laura.
We went there early.
At least like a good 2 hours early.
Yeah, and then we like get there. We don't know where like the line starts because there's like a VIP line. There's like lines to other convention or panels. So we get in a line that one of the coordinators said is the line. So we're all lining up. We had to ask
him though. We had to ask him.
Yeah.
There was like no signs.
And they're like, "Oh, just stay here. Like this is where the line starts." Mm-hmm. There was no sign. Yeah, no sign, no nothing. So we get in the line, and we're waiting, and we start seeing people like behind us lining up.
Yeah.
And then there's like another line on the other side, and they're letting those people go in before us.
We were the second group in our line because there was a group in front of us.
Yeah.
Who was there, who was also told to wait there for this specific panel. We saw the other line go into like where the room where we were supposed to go. We started asking like the people who were coordinating it, and we're like, wait, but we were here first. Like we literally were there for 2 hours, and these people just got there maybe like 30 minutes ago.
And mind you, there was like another line forming next to ours, and they're like, this is the line for the beauty influencer one, and they're like, no, that's this line, which is already like across the building.
Yeah.
And they're like, but we were here like 2 hours ago. And then they're like, well, sorry.
Wrong line. Yeah, literally.
They let them in, and then they're like telling us, who were there for like an hour or two, like the second group, to get into this damn panel. They were like, oh, we're cutting you guys off. Like, we only have like max capacity, and like that's it. Like once this group's in, this whole line is cut off, and we're like.
And there were a good like. When I tell you, it looked like a good like 200 more people that needed to be in that. Like we're waiting. It was a good 200 people that were there waiting.
Yeah, I know, probably more. Like all the different coordinators were like yelling at each other because they're like, oh well, he told them this was the line, and then I'm telling you that this is what happened. They had no idea what was going on.
They had no communication with each other. So like it was literally 3 different coordinators making 3 different lines, and then all 3 coordinators were fighting over which line can go first because they all up.
Yeah.
You know, they kept telling us that we weren't gonna get in and that the line's gonna cut off at like they're gonna let 10 more people in and then that's it. You know, it's max capacity. Us and the group in front of us ended up going in. We get in to sit down for the panel, and there were a good like 100 seats still left open behind us. We're like, what is the issue? What panel are y'all talking about?
They were like, oh, only 10 more. We can only let 10 more.
We can only fit 10 more in. There were so many chairs open.
Yeah.
So many chairs open. And so we get in there, we're like, literally, what the fuck was the issue? We saw the people who were in front of us, and they were like, dude, what the hell? Okay, so they fill out the room, of course, because they realized that they messed up. So they fill out the entire room. When the panel started, people started clapping, and so we started looking up.
They're like, welcome our guest!
Right. And then we see, what was it? What's
Michelle
her name?
Visage.
Michelle Visage.
Todrick Hall.
And Carson Kressley or something.
Yeah.
And we're like,
and everybody's looking around like,
kid you not, the room went entirely silent. We were all like,
everybody's like, yeah.
We're like, were you here for this? Was it the right?
Yeah.
Is this the right room?
So they weren't even messing up with us. They were
messed
messing
up with the people who were supposed to be in the panels.
Yeah, they were like, oh, we're not supposed to be here? Oh, okay, JK, bye. How do you mess that up?
And so then literally in the middle of the whole thing, they switched the people. And so we had to wait for like Jeffrey, Laura Lee, and Manny to come in the room. Did not need to be that messy, but it was very messy.
Maybe LA's more
But was it the first? This was the first year. This was the first New York year, yeah.
But you would think that they would come up with like a plan. Like what? We did take a picture with Kimchi.
Yeah, it was amazing.
It's just not worth it. It's not like New York was great.
Fun time outside the con.
What was it? The Cock or something?
The Cock.
It was like really sketchy. It was great.
Yeah.
We saw somebody get run over.
Literally the highlight of my life. And it was
I heard a big thump like a pothole. And he saw a neck.
I literally saw her neck go. And I was like,
I say definitely it's a one-day thing if you really want to go.
Oh, for sure. It's definitely one day.
After the second day, we were so tired. Like, we were over it. We left early.
Yeah, because we just already saw everything. There was there's no panels that we really wanted to see the second day, so we kind of just left early. The shows that they had like on the main stage were good. Like they definitely had like Lizzo perform, and she was like amazing. Definitely the funnest thing there.
Yeah.
They had like a off Broadway or on Broadway, I don't know. Rocky Horror Picture Show people come in and do a little skit
that
for
was
them.
Fun.
My only thing that I would have wished is that they had more performances, especially from like the queens
From
and
the
stuff.
queens.
But yeah, I wish like they would have the more of the queens like performing things. Instead of just being there like as like vessels and stuff.
Yeah. The sugar pill line was like an hour long.
Oh my god, so long. I feel like if they would have spreaded it out, I don't think it would have felt as uncomfortable, because mostly because of the crowd. You know, not because of people, but because like it was so crowded in there. It's like I could barely like stretch my arms up. You know?
It's just line con. If you want to stay in lines literally your whole weekend, DragCon New York is the way to go.
Skechers. Wear your Skechers.
Skechers with the lights.
Yeah, the shape ups, the sneakers that improve your butt.
Oh yeah.
Wear those. Yeah, and I'm mad. Like I honestly wanted it to be much better than what it was, because I wanted it to be like a thing that we could do like every year and stuff. But like that just, I don't know, it wasn't worth it.
Yeah.
For me, if I wanted to like to support like the like RuPaul girls and stuff, I will just like go to like, cause you know how they have like after parties and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So like those are things that I would like go to, or like the haters roast.
That was fun.
Those things are
that
amazing.
would have been good. They should have had that at DragCon on the main stage.
Exactly. We're actually going in March to the one that's coming back to this DC area. So we'll probably, we could probably vlog some of that if y'all want. But like stuff like that, I would definitely go to more. I would more so want to go more to those things than to DragCon again.
Yeah, but we'll let you know about other, conventions.
For sure.
And other drag events, if y'all like that like we do.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see y'all in the next video.
Yes, like and subscribe.
Hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Don't go to DragCon.